Alright, so I can talk in the dark, I guess. This is an audition. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, auditioning for my own performance. My doctor told me the other day my heart is failing me rather quickly. I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure about 2.5 years ago. Most of you don't know it, but if you're diagnosed with congestive heart failure, 85% of you live 5 years from the date you're diagnosed. 85% die before the 5-year mark, 100% die before the 10-year mark. So I'm 2.5, 3 years into it. And I go to the doctor the other day just because I don't feel good. I feel like crap most of the time. I'm good for about 3 or 4 hours, and then it's just all I can do to get up off the couch, man. And I mean, I'm used to an active lifestyle. I'm not used to being lazy or just laying back and relaxing or just taking it easy. That's not my style. Never has been. I'm a doer. So the doctor tells me my options are A, quit smoking, get on the transplant list. He said you have to be quit smoking for like 6 months before they'll even put you on the transplant list. He said that's about your only option. They've already put a defibrillator in. They're just waiting for the worst. So I'm dependent upon God daily, as everyone else is as well, to sustain life. I'm trying to get better, and I mean, I'm trying to quit smoking. I'll be honest with you, it's not working very well. It's not that time for them. I mean, I've quit too many things. Meth is the hardest thing I ever quit in my life, and it's a daily struggle. You know, I take the Suboxone strips, and they help. They help a great deal. You know, but there's still those urges pulling on me occasionally. You know, just because I did do methamphetamines intravenously for well over 20 years. Long time. It's what ruined my heart. It's what's got me crazy in the head some days. Anyway, I'm still alive, and it's because God had bigger plans for me, or He wanted to use me to bring people to God. You know, I'm not the only person that's in this condition. As a matter of fact, I bet there's quite a few of them. I bet there's quite a few people out there that's been shooting dope for 20 years that would love to get away from it and love to walk away and start over and just have a wonderful life after they start over. Well, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to tell you it can happen. It can happen real easily. You got to make that first step. You got to decide for yourself, hey, I'm done with drugs. Hey, I'm done with dope. And after you make that decision, God will come in and help you enact that. And that's where I'm at. Every day it's a struggle. And I pray to God, hey, Lord, it's called the quickie prayer. Take my will in my life, lead me in my recovery. Show me how to live clean. And so that's the third step prayer, and that is sometimes the only way I get through a day without just pulling my hair out. I mean, I shave it, keep it short, so that I don't have to pull on hair. I can't pull on my hair. You know, God knows the struggles. He knows what's going on in my head. And I thank Him for working with me and showing me that there's other things that I can do. There's other ways to be besides methed out all the time, or methed up, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I had one friend in my life, and it was methem friend of mine, and that's the way I talked about it and called it. That's how it is what it is. And I ruined my life, my heart, my body, and I thank my family for forgiving me and loving me through the end. And I want you to know I did not kill your dog, man. You're my neighbor. I love you. You're my cousin. You know, I wouldn't do that to you. You know, there's certain things that you don't do to people. And if you're neighbors with somebody in Arkansas, you don't kill their animals. You don't. I don't care. I had a neighbor my neighbor's dog bit my wife. I didn't kill his dog. And I dang sure ain't gonna kill one for getting in my trash or whatever else they do. Animals are gonna be animals. That's a fact of life. And I did not kill your dog. I mean, point blank. I mean, I've tried to tell everybody I knew, look, man, I didn't kill your dog. I would not do that to you. I know if you had an animal for 6 months what they mean to you. much less what they mean to you if you had them for 20 years. I'm not that person, you know, and whoever told you that I was really should go back and think about, you know, look in the mirror and think about themselves for a minute, because they don't know me. I mean, I was dog catcher for the city of Hampton until they fired me because I wouldn't release a dog to them. I mean, I saved a dog from getting what would be certain death by giving it back to the owner, and I lost my job. I'm not a dog killer. I never have been. So anyway, and you know who I'm talking to. I don't have to call out names. I just hope you hear this and understand. You know, I love you. I'm family, man. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. And there's certain things that you don't do to families. Who's your neighbor? Or I mean, you know, I'll jump your car off when the thing won't start. I'll get your wife out of the ditch when she gets stuck reading the mail. And I'm sorry, man. I love you, brother. I would not do that to you. And I don't like having that look that you give me when you're like, you killed my dog, because I did not kill your dog. I would not do that. Anyway, even when I was deer hunting, I wouldn't shoot somebody's dog when it run across my lane. That's just not me. There's a lot of people in South Arkansas that will kill your dog. That's not me. Anyway, moving on. Let's end this with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. All right, bye guys.